Hi, this is John with the Germanial Insurance Group, and I want to welcome you to your eCentral Employee Benefits portal. So let's get started by clicking Start Enrollment. This brings us to our overview step, which has information and also an instructional video. And before I go any further, I want to show you how to enlarge this video. Instead of going to the enlarge icon here, which has been disabled, click on the YouTube icon here. This will take you to the YouTube page where you can view an enlarged video. When you have viewed the information in the video, you can click Next. This brings us to our profile step. Most of these data fields will be filled out for you, but there are a couple data fields that are required that we need you to complete. If you try to click Next and move forward, it'll give you a message letting you know that there are fields that need to be completed, and those fields will be highlighted in red. Simply complete those required fields, click Next. This brings us to our dependent step. Existing employees should have their dependents listed here under the dependents. If you do not see a dependent listed or need to add a dependent during open enrollment, click Add Dependent. You can fill in the required fields and click Add Dependent. Once all of your dependents look good, click Next. We have one more step to complete before we get to our benefits elections, and that is our annual notices. Click on the annual notices. You'll be able to review the annual notices here. And once you're finished, it will mark you as completed. Once this is marked as completed, click Next. And this brings us to our benefits election step, starting with medical, which we'll spend some time. There's a lot of benefits information on each one of these steps. You can see as medical, we have instructions here. We also have a medical 101 video that you can view. It gives you great information on medical benefits. Scrolling down, we have your 3 different medical plan options. And underneath, we have different informational links. For instance, for the Kaiser Platinum, we have a summary of benefits. You can click on that and quickly view a summary of benefits. If you'd like to see a comparison of your benefits, click Show Comparisons. That will give you a comparison of your benefits options. If you're wondering what your current election is, what plan you're currently enrolled in, you can look under Current Election. That'll give you, if you elected a plan last year, what plan you're currently enrolled in. Through eCentral, making your benefits elections is easy. If I scroll up, if I'd like to waive my medical benefits, I just make sure myself and all my dependents are set to waived, and I can click Next. To enroll in benefits, I just simply click from Waived to Enroll, and I can enroll myself and whichever dependents I'd like covered under my plan. If I scroll down, as you can see, my plan costs will change based on my elections. If I click off Waived for my child and only have my spouse and myself enrolled, it'll give me my per pay period cost for each one of my medical benefits options. Once I've selected myself and the dependents I'd like enrolled into the plan, I need to select my medical plan. I was enrolled in the Silver 70 HMO last year, so I'm going to click the green check mark next to that plan and enroll in the same plan this year. Again, this gives me my per pay period costs and also my total pay period costs for all of my benefits here. Once I'm finished, I can click Next. Here you can see now that I've finished this step, it shows who's enrolled in the benefit and my per pay period cost for that benefit. Dental and vision are the same process as medical. So here I'm going to go through this quickly. I'm going to enroll myself, my spouse, and my child in dental. It's going to give me my per pay period cost here and then my total cost for all benefits. Click Next. And then for vision, I'm only going to enroll myself for vision, which is 0 cost per pay period here, and click Next. For your FSA step, we've got a great video here explaining what a flexible spending account is and the advantages of a flexible spending account. Again, we have some information and instructions. To waive, just make sure you're set to waived and click Next. To enroll, you'll click the Enrolled option, and then you're going to enter your annual contribution here. I want to enter the max contribution this year, which is $2,600. Once I'm finished, I can click Next. Now we're on to our last benefit step, which is the employer paid life and AD&D. This step you're auto-enrolled in, but it does give you information on your coverage volume. And also we give you a summary here that you can check out for your employer paid life. When you're finished reviewing, click Next. We're almost finished. We need to specify our beneficiaries, this being for our employer paid life plan. We have primary and secondary beneficiary options. Your beneficiaries will always default to your dependents. If you don't have any dependents listed under the system or would like to add a beneficiary, simply click Add Beneficiary and fill in the required fields here. For beneficiaries, a primary is required, a secondary is optional, and they each must equal 100%. Here I have my spouse being the primary at 100% and my trust being my secondary at 100%. When I'm finished, I can click Next. This is our final election steps where we need to sign our forms. All of your forms are pre-populated. There's nothing you need to add or edit here. And I'm going through this fast. You can review the forms and then sign here. The mouse signature can be a little clunky, so if you mess up, you can simply click Clear and start over again. It doesn't need to be perfect, just resembling your signature. Once you're finished, click Continue. And lastly, we have our summary here. As you can see, the summary is going to break down all of your benefits elections into per pay period deductions and then your total deductions per pay period at the bottom. You can print your election summary. It will be available to you 24/7 through your benefits portal. Once you've reviewed your summary, click Next. And we're finished. You can leave feedback. We do encourage you to do that with leaving us stars or additional comments. It is optional. So you can click Finish. And we're done. And that's all I have for this benefits enrollment video. I hope it's been helpful.